This is Anik, co-founder at Vizi. So today's series of lecture where we are going to present you. So in the last series, we captured more on the Amazon front. So this time we are planning to show how the Google Shopping works, right? And we'll correlate how the e-commerce search, e-commerce search results, how the relevancy algorithm, how the popularity algorithm, the mobile UI UX, and how the personalization actually helps this big unicorns like Amazon, Flipkart, Walmart, Google to retain their customers and to get the repetitive orders from them. Yeah. So just let's start with the Google Shopping decoding, right? So today's lecture is on decoding the Google Shopping search bar, right? So if you just go to the Google Shopping website, right? So on the top center, you'll be able to see the search space is given. Almost if you see the 50% of the space on the first eye side is directly given to the search in the Google Shopping, right? And if you just see that, they have just put what are you looking for, and here whatever you type, you get the appropriate results for that, right? And just the point here to highlight is that the very appropriate space on the first eyesight in the middle of the landing page is given to the search. So on the numbers front, if you see any of the e-commerce stores, more than 40% of the visitors directly go to this search to find the relevant products they are looking for, right? And on the search, if you see on the right hand side, there is a wish list icon. So wish list is actually where you actually save your search results or whatever you're looking for in your previous history. So as soon as you come, say for example, next time or say another time, that wish list will help you to just find what you have saved in your previous history. And that also helps Google to give you the suggestions or give you the automatic suggestions if the relevant products in the same category or the same attribute, if new product has been added or it matches your interest with respect to that wish list, then Google will by default show you that type of results or the products in your feed, right? As soon as on the search, if you just drop a icon there, right, you just do a mouse click there, the Google will say you the trending searches there. So this is very important, right? So and these trending searches are also geolocation based. Like for example, it for me it would be a bit different. For say someone sitting in say US, it would be a bit different, right? So trending searches will help you to understand that these are the top trending search queries where the most number of people are searching for, or it is say rightly highly active in terms of the specific search keywords. So Google put that search trending search queries there, so it is very intuitive. If someone comes and is actually looking for that, can just click, and within a fraction of second is actually to the product page or the service page what he is looking for, right? So here you can see like Marvel, Avengers, Apple gift card, Dead by Daylight. So these are the trending searches which Google has identified from his NLU backend model, and based on that they are showing it here, right? So as soon as if you write like whenever I put an autocomplete, say for example, man's running, so I'm just putting RU. So these are the set of keywords which are highest clicked and have a high probability of end user or persona who's going to click on that. And even say for example, man's running shoes has the first priority, and say man running sneakers has the last priority. So these are the top 10, 12 autocomplete suggestions on the based of the NLU models which Google will help you. And this is very important for any e-commerce stores, right? Say for example, if you don't show the right set of autocomplete suggestions to the users, right, then he actually missed out for the product he's looking for. And here what happens, he gets an intuitiveness. Oh, I was actually searching for, say for example, man running shoes on sale, or say man running tight shoes, right? So you can directly click on that and find the set of products, and the customer journey from finding the product on the search query to placing the order is actually reduced by a couple of seconds, right? And here just I will add a point. Recently, I think Amazon published an article that 100 millisecond delay in the search results, right? What you are looking for can actually lead to 1 to 3% of your global sales. So it's a huge number. Say for example, if your results are not coming fast, your autocomplete are very slow, right? And it's not intuitive. Say for example, I'm just putting man running in because women also has, say example, a man word in it, right? And you show me a women related autocomplete, then the user will not have a good experience. He will see, he will just see that I'm finding a product for men, and these guys are showing me for women, right? So it's also a very bad user experience. So you have to understand the context. You have to, and based on that context, the right set of keywords and right set of search queries which are actually have a more intuitiveness of clicking on that, those should come on the autocomplete, right? So here we can see, right, the highlighted suggestion. Now this is very important, guys. You go to Flipkart, you go to Amazon, you go to the top unicorns. So this is a more of an UX point of view. What happens whenever I put men's running? Now the below things you can see now, running shoes is coming. The N and ING is coming in highlight. So what happens as a user? I feel it intuitive. Oh, my first eyesight actually go to that bold keywords, right? And I feel it very intuitive. Oh, I was actually finding for say man running shorts or man rubber boots, right? So I will directly click there. But this just a simple bold will actually make a very huge difference to your e-commerce user experience, right? They will actually feel it very intuitive to just click on that very easily. So make sure this functionality you have it on your e-commerce platform in the autocomplete whenever you're implementing it, right? Now the price specific search queries. So on a number front, I would just it's not anything public, but based on the VZ users, I can just say you that 3 out of 100 queries are the queries which are price specific in any industry. Either you are selling laptops, you are selling mobile phones, you are selling t-shirts, you are selling jewelry, or say for example you are selling any of the ethnic product or any of the machinery product, right? So this is what these are the industries where VZ is catering now. So I've seen that 3 out of 100 queries are the price specific query. Now, what do I mean by price specific query? Say, for example, a query which had a price data point into it, and it can be with respect to the any of the context, like say tees under 1,000, tees below 1,000, tees or t-shirts less than 5,000, gifts for my wife less than 10,000, or say for example laptops above 50,000, right? So it's not only under, less than, above. So this is the context which you have to understand in the search query, and that would be a price point in that query. And based on that, understanding the context, either it is below, above, equivalent, based on that you have to provide the right set of products to what the context or the search query the user has kept, right? So this is we have to take care of it. And see, if price queries are not working in your website, I would say you have to take it as a very high priority, because if the price queries are the very queries which are the user is very high probability going to get convert into the customer, because price specific pointers are very, because the user is very clear with what he's looking for. And if you are not able to showcase that products based on his specific query which you has put, then you'll actually lose that user into your customer. So just make sure that price query work very well in your e-commerce store, right? And Google takes care of it very smartly. Google understands each and every price query smartly. You can see it. T is under 1,000, you can see the results here, right? Less than 1,000 products are only visible here, right? So it's very smart, right? So now, for example, you can see the left-hand side filters, right? So filters is also many couple of things are there, but the focus for here is, let's consider a brand, right? So men's running shoes, whenever I'm putting it, right? So you can see left-hand side, the brand is coming here, right? Say Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Allbirds, Under Armour, and many other brands, right? So the brand is very important, right? Say for example, just I put men running shoes and I have a very intuitiveness that I would actually want to go for a Nike brand. So I will just click Nike, and all the brands in the running shoes with the brand is a Nike will just come up here, right? So you can see all the results of the Nike brand are coming here, right? So for example, if someone clicks Nike and put a man running shoes, still you show the man running shoes as a high priority, and Nike brand shoes are coming, say out of 8 products, only 3 or 4 products are coming, then it's not a good idea, right? You have to show all the products first in the Nike brand, then you have to consider the man running shoes. So this is very important. What user has put the filter, what the search query is, and what priority you have to give it. Now let's consider a very contradictory example. Someone puts say Nike formal shoes, right? So now you have to just understand that the person here is actually finding the formal shoes, not a Nike shoes, right? And we all of us know that Nike does not sell a formal shoes, right? So now instead of Nike being a brand also, but you have to understand the context and show the formal shoes first, and then the Nike shoes should come in, right? So just go to Google and put this type of query. I know Google will understand that they'll show the formal shoes first and then the Nike shoes, right? So we have to understand the context of the user and provide the right set of products to them, right? So this is a very important thing which you have to take care of, guys. Right. So here you can see the next point for the which we are discussing is the filter options, right? On the sort filter options, right? So any of the e-commerce store you give on the right, on the results page, on the top of that, on the right, you will be seeing the sorting option. It can be by relevance, it can be by score, it can be by price, high to low, it can be by discount, it can be by newly added products. There are series of things which can do it, right? So Google takes care of all the small things very smartly, right? So say for example, someone puts man running shoes and he want to find that which are the cheapest shoes in the market or which are the most costly shoes in the market. I want to buy that, right? So just by putting a filter or sorting option here, he can find the right set of products. And this functionality is very important when you have an e-commerce store, right? Because the data says that 9 or 10 users out of 100 actually go from to find the products just doing the by the sorting option, either by relevancy, by price, by discount, or by newly added products, right? So you have to take care this functionality is there in your e-commerce website and it is working very smartly, right? And relevancy here is a very big thing, right? So relevance does not mean that you provide the products based on the numeric or based on the ABCD category. Relevance means you have to provide the products by based on the user search query. You have to understand the context, right? And also right now, the Flipkart and Amazon and this Google are also doing the personalization here with relevancy. Say for example, if I go to Google Shopping, for me the results will be a bit different, and say for example any other user go, it would be different because Google or say other unicorns know my search history, right? So based on my previous search history and my user persona, they will show me the product. So relevance itself has a many couple of things which have to be taken care of, right? In terms of personalization, in terms of providing understand the context of the query, in terms of providing the right set of products to the users, right? So relevancy will play a very big role. If your relevancy algorithm is not good, mark me guys, you are losing 20 to 30% of your organic sales. Organic sales means you are spending your 20 to 30% of your revenue budget just on the marketing efforts to bring the users on your website, and once you are on their website you are just not catering them, right? So just see the number, that how many unique visitors you are getting on daily basis and how many conversions you are making, right? Say for example, you're getting 5,000 visitors on daily basis and you're just putting 20-25 orders on every day basis. It's not a good number, right? Just consider it physically. 5,000 people coming on your store and just 25 people buying from your store. It's a big problem which you have to solve it by doing the right set of things which the top unicorns like Google and Amazons are doing, right? Yeah. So this is the ad callouts in the Google search. You go it, right. So this is something you call as a merchandising, right? Say for example, someone put shoes, right? Man running shoes. So by default, these two shoes are coming in. So this particular products are being, say for example, from Nike brand and merchandise it. Say anyone put this relevant set of keyword, these two products should definitely come up, right? So this is something like in Google advertisement for e-commerce stores, right? Say for example, in your e-commerce store, just consider that you are selling say furniture, right? If someone puts say two-seater sofa, by default certain set of product like this 2 3 products should come up, right? So this feels that user will feel that this product is very good, and they will, it's a high probability they will buy it, right? Because that products are actually coming on the first 2 or 3 results. And this is also where you can actually play a big role. Say for example, you want to, there is a certain catalog which you want to sold it off in say X time or say in certain time frame. So the merchandising can actually help you to do that. And just remember, whatever search query you put it on Google, have you ever gone through the second or third page of Google? The answer is no. We only see the first page results, 5 6 links. We click it and find the product or services, and that's it. And same experience you have to give to your users on the e-commerce platform. Whatever the query they put it, show the products in first 8 10 products, and the highest probability is that they will either buy the product from those 8 10 products. And here you can use the merchandising effect to sell the particular products which may want to make the sale on, right? Say there are certain newly products which you want to showcase to the users, right? Because they, as per the models, it will come back, right? But you specific products you want to show on the specific search query, just do a merchandising and you can see the effect how that particular product is getting sold on your e-commerce platform, right? And the same Google is doing. You can just see it here that by default these tags are coming, and this is just ad callouts for the Google search, right? So the product info, it plays a very big role, guys. So just make sure the data whatever you are entering in your e-commerce platform is very highly curated. You can just see it here, right? The image is coming so neat and clean image, right? So there is no other background effect. Everything is clean, right? Nike men's revolution 5 wide running shoes with size, everything is added into the product title, right? And you can see the cost price in dollar, in INR, right? The delivery charges, right? The reviews. You can compare the prices with 3 other stores, right? So everything is in the small set of data. All the product information is just is written here, right? And even on the tech front, if you see, every product page has some metadata based on that. Whenever someone put directly on Google, there's a high probability based on that metadata you've directly found that particular product detail page. So that's also important. Also, not on the first view of the product, but also on your technical team, ask them what's the metadata kept for each of the product. That will help you to understand the customer context, and show the product page right on the Google itself. So it's a very high probability, say someone puts on Google, instead of going to Google shopping, he put that I want a Nike shoes in running category under 3000, and a specific product detail page comes up on the first or second link. He clicks there and he puts the order, right? So it's just so simple and easy to acquire a customer from direct from the Google. But this will only happen if you come on the first 4 or 5 links, and if you have the metadata and the SEO team rightly working on the right product discovery to the Google search. So that you have to take care of. So just one point: make sure your data is well curated in terms of your product catalog, right? Whatever thing you're selling, it shoes, jewelry, anything. Just take care of that. The data curation is well maintained in your website, right? So here you can see there's the wish list option here. I think we have discussed earlier. So wish list, you can just add it here, the wish list, and that will help your history to capture that particular product and show the same products if are coming in the category, or they will save that products particular in your history, right? So this is the wish list functionality, which most of the, and even just adding to here, I'm just getting one more point, that even like this is a Google Shopping. So Google Shopping is more of an exploratory platform, right? So even most of the e-commerce platform also have a functionality called add to cart right away. So that's also very important functionality. You actually decrease one click event of the product page, and as the user go to product page, there he finds multiple other things, related products, and he get bit of distracted, right? So here if you put add to cart button, and if user likes the product right away, he can just add to cart here and complete his journey of being from a user to a customer and find the products he's looking for, right? So here even add to cart button with the add to wishlist button will actually play a big role. So that's also a good functionality to have it on your search results page, to have this buttons into there, right? So this is a particular product page, you can see it. So just see that how it is shown. Left hand side images are there, the small 2-line description is there, size is mentioned, the set of other images and other colors available in terms of particular product is added there, right? And all of the stores comparison is given in the below, right? So this actually helps the user to quickly make a decision that from which store I want to buy it, how many reviews are there, what is the product description, what is the other colors which I'm getting offering for this particular products in red, in blue, right? And if I want to save a 360-degree of a product view, all the images are below on the left hand side. So quickly you can use it, and within like a less than 30 to 40 seconds, you can make your mind and actually put an order. So make sure the product detail page is very intuitive on the first landing page itself, right? So there should be not like multiple scroll, like 2 to 3 scrolls I have to go to down to see the reviews, see the delivery charges or the images. It will actually hit your customer experience very badly. So make sure that in the first landing page itself, everything is clear and sorted, right? So that the customer can make the decision in couple of seconds rather than in minutes, right? So just now, if you go to any of the Google Shopping page, right? So on the bottom of the search page, they provide you some of the personalized results, like automated filter by Nike product line, automated filter by say leather material, or say this material based on your persona or your previous history. So say for example, you go to Amazon, Flipkart, you buy t-shirts, they will say that also buy denim pants and complete your look. They will say the people who bought t-shirt also bought this. So what is this? This is nothing but a product recommendation. They are just cross-selling or upselling the products for what you actually search for, right? And this how they actually increase their sales. And just consider the people who pay say $100 to you can definitely pay you $150, right? So instead of finding a new person who will pay me one more $100, it would be a good idea that the person who's already paying me $100, I will ask him to pay him or cross-sell him or upsell him the more products, and he pay me only the $150. So this is the marketing techniques which big guys are using it, and this you should also implement in your e-commerce platform. So this feature is called product recommendation, right? So on any of the product, right? So there are like related products, upselling, cross-selling, automated filter. You just put it in the bottom of it. So user feels it that previously I was actually looking for Nike products, right? And someone puts man running shoes. So by default in the bottom of the page, you put filter by Nike product line in this particular category because you know that history of the user, right? So this is something of the personalization with product recommendation, and that will actually help you to upsell or cross-sell your products more to the same set of users who are repeatedly users on your website, right? So this feature, I would say, all of the e-commerce platforms should have it. And right now, almost 85% of the e-commerce platforms are actually missing out this feature. And even few of these stores are having this feature, but it is not something personalized. It is just a default which is coming in. Like for this product, you have to show this. For this product, you have to show this set of results. It's not a good idea. You have to be personalized. Every user should feel that it is personalized based on his previous experience or the persona, right? Yeah. So this is quickly the ads at the bottom of the search page. I think we have quickly covered it in the previous slide. So this is more on the ads front, right? So here you can see it on the men's running shoes. We are getting the advertisements on the bottom of the page. So you also get at the top of the page, you also get at the bottom of the page. So like after seeing the products, also at the end, they try to sell your merchandise products, right? So it's like in the multiple places, not like putting products in everywhere, right? On the top and the bottom, they put it. So the high probability someone scroll down and again hit that same product back, which actually the e-commerce store or the owner wants to merchandise and make sure that this product is sold at a higher pace rate than the other products. And the utmost important thing, right? Whatever you're doing it on desktop, don't forget 60 to 70% of your crowd is coming from the mobile side, right? So everything is fine. Every NLU models, every personalization, every popularity algorithm is good. But if your mobile UI UX is failing, you're going to miserably fail in terms of the site search, right? And the customer will be not able to find the products they are looking for in terms of the discovery, right? So mobile UI UX is very important, very, very important, right? So here you can just see that Google Shopping, how the UI they are following, right? So what you are looking for, the search you see, it's so seamless, right? And so easy. Now just see that as soon as I click there, they actually go to a new page, right? And give me the right set of products, right? As soon as I put men's, the running shoes we discussed, the bold is coming, right? Right hand side, you can see the cross arrow, the arrow button is coming, right? So just on the clicking on arrow, that intuitive, whatever it is written there will come in the search query, and I will get the set of products, right? Instead of writing that whole particular query or clicking on that, right? So these things are the top unicorns are following it, and most of the e-commerce stores are failing miserably, right? I don't want to name the big brands, but even the biggest ethnic brand of India, the biggest marketplace of India, which is listed in the Indian stock market, these guys are also failing badly in terms of the mobile UI UX, right? So you have to be very, very uh, be focused in terms of the mobile UI UX, and you can't go even a single percent wrong in this mobile UI UX, right? So make sure that the mobile UX is very intuitive in terms of just if you don't understand, go to Amazon, go to Flipkart, go to Google Shopping, and see how these guys are doing, and try to take the top functionality which they are doing. And definitely, if you're using VZ, this functionality by default come with. Now just see that search synonyms, right? So this is our NLU models which Google knows. So Google and everyone work on the dictionary based models. They know the synonyms and the spell word adders or the matching words on the back of the algorithm. They know that t-shirts is equal to tees. They know jackets is equal to sweaters, right? So there's a set of words which they already know it, right? So here, as soon as you put t-shirts, they'll show you t-shirts for men, t-shirts for women. In the same search, you put tees, they will show tees for women, tees for girls, tees for men, right? So already know that tees and t-shirts are the same keywords, right? So on the same, like I've seen a website where the whole website is selling t-shirts and you put tees there, they will show you zero results found. So this is not a good customer experience, right? So you have to show the right set of products, and not only on the product discovery and the algorithm part, but also the dictionary model which is working on your backend has to be very strong in terms of understanding the context of the user, right? Now, someone put t-shirt for men. Now, for does not have any relevance in terms of the providing the result, right? But I have to understand the context of the search query. So these are called, on the technical front, are called semantic search queries, right? So we understand those semantic queries and provide the right set of products. So VZ follows the same what Amazon, Flipkart, or the Google do, and we provide the right set of products by understanding the context of the query, right? It's either on the synonym front, either on the spell error front, either on the models front, or either on the any products front. We understand the context very well, right? Even we understand the gender specific, like few of the websites are women like someone selling a jewelry are more of a women centric website, right? So someone puts ring, then you have to show rings for women, rings for girls, right? Or say rings for the bride. So this type of the queries or should autocomplete come in, rather than by default you should rings for men, right? So we know that out of the 100 visitors coming on here, there will be 3 to 4 visitors who would be actually finding rings for men, right? So you have to also provide that popularity of what you have to provide on the first, on the second autocomplete also plays a big role. So don't make a single mistake here. You have to understand the context very well. Also on the gender specific front. Yeah. Yeah, so as we were talking, this is more on the spell front. Now just see, I'm just putting a wrong spell error on the Google Shopping. Still, they understand, right? That the user is trying to say me T-shirt, right? Running shoes. They are trying to say, right? So this is the understanding. Now here, even the spell error is there, but Google is trying to understand what you're looking for, right? And this same experience they should have it on your e-commerce store also, right? And there are many words, and if you go to a like specific like ethnic brands, right? Kanjivaram sari, organza sarees, right? So this type of words are actually like if you even ask like a educated person, right? 6 to 7 of them will put a wrong spell error here, right? So they have to intuitively understand that what the word is, right? So the fuzzy algorithm, right, on the back end has to be very strong in terms of understanding the specific spell errors and find the right set of products from your product catalog data only, right? So it's a very important functionality, spell error, right? So most of the website, and I think if I on the number specific, I would say you 8% of the search queries, right, on any e-commerce stores are spell error search queries, right? So just consider that out of 108 users are doing a spell error, and if you're not finding the products, there might be 2-3 users who will actually would be converted into customer, right? So just 2 to 3% of sales, your actually organic sales is missing because of this functionality you are not having in your website, right? So make sure a fuzzy algorithm, the spell errors work very well in terms of the product discovery at your e-commerce store, right? Yeah. So this is more on the left side filter on the mobile side. So on the left hand side, you can see there's a filter option. As soon as you click it, now see what a seamless UI you are able to see it here, right? Now go to the other your e-commerce stores or other e-commerce stores. They are giving the filters on the left hand side. On the top, it is coming right on the search results page. On the top, it is coming in the results go down, right? So this filter is actually not intuitive, right? And people have to scroll up and down to do the filter, right? Here it is so intuitive and so easy to do it on the left hand side only. The background screen remains there, so it's very easy. And the titles you can see sort by, show only, price, brand, department, right? So it is very intuitive to just click it here, and whatever my particular filters I want to put it to find the products, I can do it in couple of seconds. I can do it, right? So make sure the filter UI is very extraordinary. And 18 to 19% of the people on any e-commerce platform coming from the mobile go to use for the filter. So even few of the websites say are also lacking in terms of having the filter functionality on their e-commerce platform. So it's also a challenge for them to not have this functionality. So first you should have this functionality, and definitely secondly, the mobile UI UX of filter has to be very smart and very intuitive, right? It has to be what the unicorns are following, right? So please make sure that the filters are very accurate, right? You can see it here, right? Size, product rating, delivery, sellers, right? So it's very easy. Right? Yeah. So here you can see the product page. So the next is the product page on the mobile side. So intuitive. On the first, you can see the images of the product. Just you can scroll it 1, 2, 3, 4, right? The reviews are coming. The title is very intuitive. The price is there. You can directly visit to the site to particular see the price. The typical prices across the web. That's also comparable comparison. You can do it, right? And the colors of the product, the size of the product. So on the first page itself, on the whole landing page, I'm not able to even scroll down to the second page and able to find all the details which I'm looking for. So this is the smartness and the placement they are doing it to provide all the data points of the particular product in just a single page, right? So and if in a few of the e-commerce stores you have to do multiple scrolls to find the products details, and the images are there, 4 5 images are there rather than a simple gallery view UI, right? So this actually hits a lot in terms of customer experience. So make sure that you follow the what unicorns are doing in terms of the displaying the data points of the particular product in a format where it is less than a simple one page landing page. You can see all the details you are looking for, right? Yeah. So this is the filters on the bottom of the mobile website, right? So it's more of a personalized filter, right? So based on my customer search experience or my persona and my previous history, by default they will show me the like filter by material, filter by brand, right? So say for example, I used to filter by material, then by default filter by material come first. So as soon as I click rubber or mesh, by default the rubber material, all men's running shoes will come up. So these features are very important, right? So this will actually it's like something like a bot type of functionality, right? So bot is asking you that you want to do this. I will just click it here. Okay, by rubber, I want to filter. Okay, I want to filter by Nike. And just on a click, I'll find the products based on what I've clicked. I will see the product and place the order, right? Here, what happens if you want to do it, I have to go to the filter or I have to put it in the again on the search query that I want a man running shoes in Nike brand, or I have to go to the filter, click on the right hand side, find for where the brand is, and in the brand I have to scroll it to say N for to find the Nike, and then click the Nike. So just see that like 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks are there, and then if you put something personalized, this like filter by brand, right, on Nike, Adidas, right, so on just one click I'm able to find the product which I'm looking for instead of the 4 clicks, right? So this is very important, which functionality you should have it in your mobile e-commerce store, right? So this is just a quick search results page of a desktop and a mobile. So see how intuitive and how simple it is, and how easy they are following the UI UX, right? So just follow what unicorns are doing rather than doing the new things, right? So we should not do the things which are not in the trend. Instead of follow the things which are in the trend and how the customer is feeling, very easy in terms of the product discovery and finding the right set of products in as minimum time as he can, right? So just see the intuitiveness and the easiness of the product. Yeah. Last but not the least, on the analytics front, so Google, Amazon, Flipkart, they are having a multiple algorithms working on their backend in terms of the analytics also. They provide you the results also based on your geolocation analytics, and there are a couple of things working on their backend, right? And also like they provide the users based on the customer persona. They know that this person will be finding more of a cheap product, this person will be finding more of a branded product, right? So based on that persona also they provide the products. Like someone puts man running shoes, for him they will show products which are less than 800, and someone who's looking for a branded man running shoes, they'll show direct products of Adidas and Nike to them, right? So it's more of a personalized results also in terms of the customer persona and also in terms of the location, right? So someone say in the location where the spend is less, say for example, right, per spend user is less, right? So they'll provide this other set of products. Where the per spend is more, they will provide a other set of products. It's also a location based analytics they follow in providing the personalized search results to specific users, right? So it plays a very big role, and they actually convert the users very well by providing the accurate results based on locations. Yeah, guys. So let me just correlate few things based on what we have seen on the today's video series with one of our customers who's actually using the Vizi. Okay. So let me just quickly go through the autocomplete. Now you can just see here, as soon as I click here and put a keyword, say cream, right? So all the top products are coming here and the suggestions are coming here, right? So as I was saying more on the bold front, now you see the cream word is coming here, right? So it's a Portugal website, right? So the Portuguese is the language here. So all the suggestion which I'm going to type here is coming it in the in the bold here, you can see it, right? So that is coming the bold. So it's very intuitive for the user to click it on that particular product. Now you can see the product, which is product page, product particular. So product image is coming, the title is coming, the price is coming, what is the discount is coming, right? So everything is covered in the small thing. And you can see the top 8 products are coming here, right? So it is very easy for the user to just, because like just compare with this Google, as I said, that from the first 5 6 links only you click it, right? So it is very intuitive that the person is actually going to find or click the particular product from the top 8 products and place the order, right? So this top 8 products are coming and the suggestion is coming here, right? So as soon as I put, say for example, let me just quickly show you one more example on the morely on the semantic front, right? So this is, say for example, I'm putting, say, red sari, okay, right? So red sarees are coming. So red sari under 5,000. So this was a price point query which we discussed, right? So as you see, as soon as I put under 5,000, so all the products less than 5,000 are coming here, right? So this is very important, right? So this is one more functionality which we discussed was a spell error. So you can see this is sari, right? As soon as I put SARI, still system will understand that I'm trying to say SARE, right? So it's not SARE, say, let's consider more fuzzy, right? Someone put SADI SRD, right? Still you can see, oh, system is understanding that we are trying to put sari here, right? So this website is more of a women-centric website. As I told, that a gender also plays a very big role in providing the right set of products, right? So here you can see, right? So I've put dhotis here, right? So dhotis, you can see the women products are coming because system knows that this is a women oriented website, right? But as soon as I put dhotis for men, So system will show me the men's products here, right? So system knows that by default, if someone writes dhoti, I have to show the women products, right? Because it's a women centric website. But as soon as someone puts dhotis for men, I have to show the men's product to here, right? Now just see the speed of the product, right? As soon as I'm putting black sari, now see the speed. So results are coming so fast in less than 200 milliseconds. The same experience you would have it in Google, Flipkart, Walmart, or Amazon, right? The same experience you will have it. Now you can see the filters here, right? So we saw a couple of filters like brand, color, right? So let's consider this filter, say color, right? So I've put black sari here, right? But still I want to say, so filter the sarees by, say, for example, red, right? So as soon as I put red, so system knows that I put black sari, but now the user is actually looking to find the sari in the red color. So as soon as I put red filter, the red sarees would come here instead of black sari, right? So this is very important, that you have to understand the context and what the user is doing on the filter front to provide the right set of products, right? So this we have taken care of in Vizy, and same if you go to Amazon, Flipkart, or Google, they also do the same thing, and same we are also doing it. But most of the e-commerce stores are lacking it. Now let's not miss on the mobile front. Let's quickly let me just show you on the mobile front. So this is one of our customer, Farmisha.pt. You can see the mobile front. As soon as I click search here, a new dedicated page is coming, right? And if you go to a couple of other e-commerce website and I click search here, autocomplete box come here. When you put something here, a suggestion comes here, and the half of the space is taken by keyboard, right? So it is so bad user experience that no one is going to buy from the e-commerce store. You're not able to find the product you're looking for, right? Now here you can see, as soon as I'm putting cream, right? So all the top products are coming here, right? And the bold thing are coming in the down, right? So the suggestions are so intuitive that now I just have to click it here and buy the product or go for the product page what I'm looking for. So the product which I'm looking for, from right from the search query to landing or going to the product page, the time is less than 2 or 3 seconds. So it should be less than 2 to 3 seconds to find the product. If customer is able to find the product in 30 or 40 seconds, then make sure that actually your bounce rate will be very high and you will be losing the customer, right? So this small thing you have to take care of. Now just see on the cream. I've just put the cream here, right? The results are coming here so fast, right? So this how the results are coming here, right? So let me just show you morely on one on the another customer, the filter and sorting on the mobile front, right? So here you can see this sort by and filter. This is coming from Vizy. Let me just click on sort by, right? So here you can see recommended, price, high to low, better discount. So it is so very easy to click it on. If it were sorting would be in some hidden here, right? It would be not a good idea to for a user to even click that, right? So that's how the sorting works. Now let's see how filter is working. Now see the filter, so seamless and easy, right? User can just click it here and find the products. Even you can see the work specific. There are so many attributes, right? So you can just even search it from here. Say I want to search sequence, right? So just I'm doing SEQ, it is coming here. Just click it here and I'm done. So this is where these guys play a very big role. I think this was quick, guys, on the Google shopping search, and I was trying to correlate most of the e-commerce stores and the top unicorns, and just see the how unicorns are actually taking the big market share because of this small thing they are doing it, and they're having a dedicated team of search experts just working on internal site search, NLU models, and personalization. And most of the e-commerce stores are lacking in that because they are the commerce company first, and after that they are e-commerce. And these unicorns are actually tech companies first, and after then they are the e-commerce companies on the secondary front. So they understand the importance of the search and personalization. So what I would recommend you can go to our website vizy.ai to see how we can be the best product discovery partner for any of the e-commerce store in any of the region of the world. We are available in every NLU models, in every currency, and every language. So you can use Vizy anywhere. We have a customer from Portugal, from Brazil, from US, from Canada, from India. So location is not a barrier. You can use Vizy for any location. And if you have any specific query, any specific doubt, just you can go to Vizy site search and can work. We can work close together for your site. You can go to our website vizy.ai. You can connect to me on LinkedIn. On our website, you have our email ID. You can connect to us and get back. And I will definitely get back to you in less than 24 hours for that. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Hope to see you soon for the next couple of other video series.